Hello, this is Mrs. Horton, and I wanted to make a little video to help students be successful and so they know what to do. The first thing students should be doing when they log in each day is to check their email by clicking on the little envelope and then check it again before they log off. This link here is access to Progress Learning where our unit tests are. So they're not in the OMS. I think that's really the biggest one there. All right, so when you log in, you have My Schedule. And under My Schedule in the middle, you have assignments that you are to complete each day. This is to be done on your own. It's called asynchronous. They usually take anywhere from 10 to 30 minutes for each one. Then over on the right side, these are your live sessions. If it says required, you are required to attend. And if you don't, or if you're not able to for some reason, then you go back and watch the recording and you access the recording from this same link here once it's posted. So I wanted to go back a day to see lessons that this student has done. So the green check shows that it was done. And since I'm the math teacher, I'm going to open up this folder. And all these checks show that the student did those lessons. So that's a good thing. But we're going to go into the actual class by clicking on class, and then I'm going to find the math class and click on it. Once you're in the math class, I had to resize the screen just first. Make sure no names are showing up. So once you're in, then you can see your overall grade, you can see progress. You can click on the grades tab to see, well, why is my grade low? It will load the grades. I can move this over for a bit. All right. And it shows you a low grade on the unit test. And then you can see some other low grades. So if you see low grades, then make sure you've completed the lesson. Reach out to me, email me for another attempt. All right, then I'm going to go in. Let's say the student wants to retake one of the quizzes. We'll just say the 1.03 quiz. All right, so what I'm going to do once the student emails me, I'm going to check the progress. So and parents can do this as well. I recommend that learning coaches or parents check students' progress. Just because the green checks are there doesn't mean that the student actually completed lessons. So under progress summary, if I go to content required optional topics, now this tells me right here 56 minutes and 56 seconds in the course the student has not been completing lessons. Because at this point, you should be spending anywhere from, I would recommend like an hour and a half, at least an hour and a half to 2 hours in the math course each week, possibly more, depending on if there's assessments and stuff. So I wanted to look at 1.03 to see if the student did it. So I can give them another attempt. So I go here. I'm going to look here. It says 100%, but let me look. Well, didn't do the worked examples. There's only 2 seconds on that. Another one where we had a quiz was this one. If I go into the Learn, see that video is definitely longer than 11 seconds. It's probably at least 10 minutes. 60-second video is obviously a minute, and the student only did 13 seconds. 10 seconds and then 0. So students, you've got to make sure you are completing these lessons. And let's see, yesterday it was the 2.03 lesson. We looked at it and showed the student completed it. But look at this. This student is just clicking through it. And the student will not be successful on assessments because They're not actually doing this. This lesson video is at least 10 minutes long, and you should be watching these completely, taking notes, working out problems. You're going to learn the math by doing the math. 5 seconds. This one is probably a 2 to 3 minute video. Nothing here. This should be at least a couple minutes. So just wanted to show you as learning coaches how to check that progress, and students know that that's what I'm looking for, to give you attempts and for your best interest, complete these lessons so you are successful.